guys, it's Christy. Welcome to another Make a Card with Christy video. A few weeks ago I showed you guys this card with my Mama Elephant haul. It had nothing to do with my Mama Elephant haul, but I had just stayed up late the night before and painted this watercolor card. And I asked you guys if you'd be interested in a video, and the consensus was a resounding yes. So I thought I'd go ahead and attempt this today. I did explain to you in that video, and I'll tell you again, that this was quite a long process, so I am going to have to speed up the video quite a bit and try to edit it down, otherwise it would be well over an hour. But I hope you're going to enjoy. This is the new composition that I stamped out for today. And I'm using this stamp set here by Sheena. This is the Paint Fusion Poppies, and it looks like that. And then the stamps themselves are red rubber cling mount stamps. What I really love about this stamp set, as opposed to some of the others, is that the stamp is not just one stamp, it is many stamps, so you can rearrange, the images as many times as you like and come out with a completely different picture. As you can see on this side, I kept them mostly to the right side. This time it ended up being a little more centered, but then kind of arranged on the left. I will trim this down slightly when I put it on a card front. I'm not sure which side I'll cut off. It'll depend. I kind of like the white space over here. But if I have any accidents or anything like that with some bleeding or whatever, I can always trim this side. That's why I left it, for later to decide. I'm going to show you what distress inks I've pulled out for today. I won't necessarily use all of them, but I have them all out just in case. So for my reds, I have Festive Berries and Fired Brick. I have an orange, I have Ripe Persimmon, and a yellow with Mustard Seed. I have some greens, I have Bundled Sage, Peeled Paint, and Crushed Olive. I have some browns, I have Brush Corduroy, Vintage Photo, and I also have Black Soot. And then just to add a little bit of coolness, since all the other colors are warm tones, I have Faded Jeans and Seedless Preserves. I also have an acrylic block that I'm going to be using for a palette, and a cup of water off to the side. So let's begin. Okay, so here is the finished painting. It's all done. And I've gone ahead and trimmed that down to size. And I'm going to go ahead and assemble the card now. So I'm going to flip this over and run some ATG around the sides. And I'll put some in the center too, just to keep that nice and flat. A lot of times watercolor paper does warp, but this time it really didn't too much. So I'm going to mat that on a piece of craft cardstock from Crafter's Companion. So I'm just going to line that up, get that pressed into place. Then I've got a sentiment that I stamped from the Stamp It Australia Imagine Dreamy Daisies, and it's the Thinking of You sentiment. And I've just stamped that onto a piece of scrap wood grain paper. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. So just get that lined up where I want it. And press that into place. And I can flip it over and trim off the excess. And now I've got a Green Acres piece of cardstock here, folded to a standard size card. This is a top folding card. This is from W+9. And now I'm going to adhere this panel to the card front with some foam adhesive. Got my big roll here, and I'm just going to cut some off for myself. And now that I've got that all adhered, I can just line this one up as well. And get that pressed onto the card, and that's our card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this watercolor process video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. Let me know if you like this kind of video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.